Entitled family who abandoned me demand I give $6,000 wedding dress to entitled sister. I am the executive assistant to the CEO of a pretty big fashion brand, which basics mean I'm my boss's bitch. And I do whatever she asks. My job has many aspects and is always open to more. It gets tiring sometime, but there are perks to my job. I get free clothes a lot, mainly for when I go to big event with my boss. It wouldn't look very good if I was wearing another designer. But my boss also give me any defects. Clothing that came out wrong or is imperfect or not up to my boss's standards. Now this for some reason make people think I stuck up. I swear, I'm not. I really appreciate that my boss does this, as there was a time when I had very little and couldn't afford to buy food no matter clothing cheap or expensive. Anyways, one day my boss mentioned that one of the wedding dress she had was a defect, the train shorter than it was supposed to be. She asked if I knew anyone who could use one, which I didn't. My best friend of 5 years had gotten engaged a few months before. My boss gave it to me and I gave it to my friend. This friend has been there for me since I was 20. She took me in and helped me find my path out of very dark situation. I love her more than anything in the world. Here's where things get messy. My friend made a post thanking me and my boss and my family saw it, and it started a stream of calls and messages from my family. I do not have a good relationship with my family. My parent kicked me out when I was 16 after I came out to them. My sister wasn't much better than my parents. We actually never got along even before I was kicked out. She a very entitled person who was very selfish. I struggled for a long time after that. I lived with my aunt until I was 18, which wasn't easy, as we had little money. I ended up going to design school, getting an internship, and then a job at my current company. It wasn't until my family found out that I was making good money and working for a multi-million-dollar company did they suddenly want back in my life, which I allowed to avoid drama. Basically, my mom and sister called demand to know why I gave the dress to my friend and not my sister. Apparently, she was getting married. I didn't even know she was engaged. They berated me, yelling how family should come first. These are the same people who kicked me out at 16. They even suggest I try to take it back from my friend, as family should come first. When I told them point blank that was never going to happen, they started bash me to extended family, who also started messaging me, insulted me. My sister even tried to call my boss to complain, which is just nuts, right? Edit. Little more positive news. My friend texted me today saying her and her friend made a pact to all use the wedding dress. 3 out of 5 of them are already engaged. I think that's sweet. I know her girlfriends very well and they are all wonderful ladies. Got a few message asking if people can use this as a video. You don't need to ask, feel free to use it. If you do post a video, let me know so I can check it out. Update 1. September 25th, 2019. Well, last night my entitled family struck again. Last night I got a call from my mother. At this point I haven't spoken to my family since the previous incident. This is the conversation we had. Me, hello. Mom, hello Dax. Me. Mom, what is it now? A little rude, I know, but it has gotten the point I cannot even pretend to be nice with them. Mom, your sister is still upset about the dress. Me. Well, she needs to get over it. I gave the dress to Megan. It belongs Megan, plain and simple. Mom, I know. Me, really. Mom. She accepts she not getting the dress. Me, okay, good. Mom. Me and your sister came up with a way to make it up to her. Me, what? Mom. Since you didn't give her the other dress, we thought you could get her another one. Me. I can't do that. Mom. Why not? You got one for that friend of yours. Me. I didn't get one for her. My boss gave me a defect dress and told me I could give it to someone I know who needed it. Mom. Your sister doesn't want a defect, she need a perfect dress. Me. Are you kidding me? Mom. No, she says she wants the one you post on your Instagram the other day. Me. That dress cost $12,000. Mom. That perfect. Me. Seriously, you expect me to give you guys a $12,000 dress? Are you high? Mom. You do not speak to your mother that way. Me. You're ridiculous. Mom. She is your sister. Do you have no respect for family? Me. Respect, seriously. Me. You kicked me out when I was 16. Mom. Dax, that was a long time ago and we are talking about your sister, not me. Me. Yeah, my sister, the one who calls me her faggot brother when I'm not around. Me. I am not getting her a dress from work and that final. Mom. Fine, but the least you can do is help buy her one. Me. Are you kidding me? At this point I hang up. She called back a few times, but I just ignore them. I really consider cutting them off again. This is getting ridiculous. Final update, May 4th, 2021. I posted a few more stories as well, but had to delete them to protect myself because things got seriously fast and I had to take minor legal action against my parents and major legal action against my sister. The legal action took a lot out of me, so I stopped posting about it even though I said I would. Even when it was over, I wasn't really in the mood to write about it. I actually deleted my original account. I tried to come back before, but still wasn't ready. But I was recently scrolled through Facebook and I saw my story in a popular TikToker's video. And it made me want to share an update. So here it is. So a 2-month after getting a no-contact order on my sister, the pandemic broke out. Me and my husband, then boyfriend, lived in a very small 1-bedroom apartment. So before it got bad, we moved out to his parents' farm as they had a huge farmhouse with plenty of room. I cannot tell you how happy I was we did this. As a few weeks after we had moved out, my sister shows up at my apartment. Again, we were not home, but our doorbell caught everything. Due to it being legal evidence, I am not allowed to share the video. She showed up and started banging on door. At first, she was just screaming my name and yelling for us to open up. But then she started yelling insult, her favorite being the word faggot. It was pretty much faggot this, faggot that. And then she started threatening us, threatening our lives. And at first we figure she was just saying stuff to scare us, but the threatening got disturbing and detailed. We took the video to the police, but there wasn't much they could do as they had no idea who she was. My sister does not live in America. We were both born in another country. I moved here on a student visa. When I was 18, I got a work visa after that and became American citizen legally a year ago when I married my husband. My sister still lives in our home country. So me and my fiancé pretty much had to sit, I fear. A few days later, our apartment was broken into and trash. Again, the doorbell cam showed it was my sister. Good news is she was caught this time. Fleeing scene. Now my sister got in a lot of trouble, not just for what she did to us, but because she traveled to another country during a pandemic. Both the US and our home country had travel ban on at the time. How my sister found a way around it, I have no idea. My sister spent a month here in the state as they decided what to do with her. But they ultimately decide to send her home to be dealt with there, which sadly means I have no clue what her charges are. I haven't gotten any message from my parents or my sister, likely because they don't want to personally mix the pot. My sister facing some seriously charges back home, but I have gotten a lot of hate from other family members, telling me it's my fault for what happened to my sister. So yeah, there you go. Not really too exciting, but I felt the need to update.